This is Spud here from HSN coming at you with another quick hit. Every month on HSN we do a little podcast. It's usually 2 to 3 hours long. It's presented by Richie and myself, and we have a blast. Now, if you listen to that on a regular basis, you probably heard our last episode, which was King of the Segways, in which at the end of the show we announced that there won't actually be a show this month, July 2014. Real life got in the way. Richie's got a lot going on. I've got a lot going on. We simply just don't have the time. So instead this month I'm going to do a quick July kind of news roundup. On the show, on the podcast, we usually do news, what we've been playing, topic of the month. So I'm just going to spearhead the news for today, just for the hell of it, and then next month they'll be back to normal. We'll be back doing our monthly podcasts near the end of each month, so keep an eye out for that. So what's happened in the news? Okay, so apparently in Pittsburgh, USA, a guy was having his house burgled. A 23-year-old burglar named Kymar Freeman was breaking into this dude's house, and this dude was just playing some fucking video games. He had a headset on, he wasn't really paying attention to nothing. You know, he turned around and there's this burglar all up in his face. So the dude doesn't know what to do. What would you do? What you probably wouldn't do is pull out a fucking light gun on the dude. That's what he did. He pulled out allegedly, he pulled out a light gun and pretty much held the burglar up and stopped him dead in his tracks. The burglar didn't know what to do and wound up being arrested. I love this story. I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. This is one of those little kind of nuggets that you get every once in a while. Little gems that you just can't get enough of. I think it's a fantastic story. Dude got stuck up with a fucking light gun, man. It hasn't even said what kind of light gun, but I really hope it's a Nintendo scope. Could you imagine pulling out the big ass bazooka? You and me, motherfucker! You know, it'd be fantastic. Apparently, Mr. Freeman has been charged with trespassing, possession of a criminal instrument, and burglary. And I reckon he should probably be charged with being a complete fucking moron as well. The dude had a light gun! Come on! No wonder your ass got arrested. In other news, Evo took place over the last couple of weeks. Evo was fantastic this year. Now, I only got to watch the top 8 myself, but really enjoyed it. It all came down, or it's going to be spoilers if you haven't seen it, turn off now. It all came down to a Sagat Rose match, in which it was won by the role player, who's a guy named Luffy, who's a European lad. Now, this is the first time this has happened. It's the first time that a European has won Evo, or anything that size, I believe. His Rose was fantastic. She was on the button for everything. He just had an answer for anything that came at him. The Rose was superb. Personally, though, I think the star of the show was a guy called Snake Eyes, who played Zangief the way I've never seen Geef being played before. His Geef was absolutely amazing. His spacing and his patience were just off the charts. There were times where he'd just sit there for what seemed like hours, not even pressing a button, waiting for you to press it so you could fuck up and he could have you. Snake Eyes, you're the man. Luffy, fair play, amazing show. In other news, apparently only revealed today, the Steam pad for the Steam machines has now got an analog stick as well. Now, I was looking at pictures of this online a couple of minutes ago, and it looks fucking beautiful. It's really, really nice. It's got 2 triggers, 2 bumpers. It's got those huge big grids that look like bass bins that we covered on the Hit Stand Out podcast before. It's still got those big nipple jobs. You know, it's also got a tiny little analog stick kind of down below one. Kind of where your PS3 analog stick on the left-hand side would be, in that kind of area. So you get 2 triggers, 2 bumpers, 2 grids, 1 newly put in newly attached analog stick, and 4 face buttons. Well, this looks really impressive. The 4 face buttons, of course, be a X and Y, so you can spell Zoiba. It looks really comfortable. It's got these great little places for your thumbs, these little indents. Looks very good. I'm looking forward to seeing how those grids work. As I said before, they just look like big fucking base bins. It's very peculiar. It's going to be cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with the Steam machine, what happens with that Steam pad. The Angry Video Game Nerd movie has released another trailer, which is a lot more revealing than the last one, and it looks like a lot of fun. You know it's going to be shit, I know it's going to be shit, but it's going to be fun shit. You know, it's just the same as his YouTube show. You know it's not a great show, but it's so much fun, you have to love it. You have to love it. You know, the movie seems to be based around the idea of somebody challenges him to play E.T. on Atari. He's like, oh shit man, no, I hated that game. And then he decides, you know what, fuck it. Let's go to the place where all these E.T. games were buried, allegedly. And if there are any games there, I'll dig them up and I'll review them all. Your E.T.'s, your Indiana Joneses, whatever the case may be. Let's do it. From there, it turned into what looks like a shitfuck road trip. There's a lot of puking involved, the big monsters mashing up buildings. I'm kind of hoping Super Mecha Death Christ turned up and is all like, fuckers! Like he did in the old one. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. It's going to be really, really stupid, but that's what you want from this film. That's exactly what his show is all about. If you don't want it to be stupid, you wouldn't be interested at all. You know, I'm looking forward to it. The special effects look absolutely terrible. But they look terrible in a good kind of way. They look terrible in a similar kind of way that his YouTube videos look terrible. It's got that kind of special effects. You know, there's a great scene in the trailer where a van that has him and his camera crew in it kind of go off the edge of a cliff. And it's just a toy van thrown down the cliff, you know. It's good fun. It looks really, really silly. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's not getting many cinema releases by the looks of it, only a few places, because it's not going to be a big deal, let's be honest. It's not going to be a fucking blockbuster. We're not looking for Oscars here, people. You know, so I'm looking forward to it, but unfortunately, I don't reckon it's going to land in this neck of the woods at all. So, what you going to do, huh? What you going to do? Maybe there'll be one of those little movie conventions going on around here sometime. They'll show it at that. I'm looking forward to seeing it either way. Now, I'm not really going to talk about Twitch being bought out because, quite frankly, I don't know enough about it. So, I'm not going to throw in 2 cents where my 2 cents is welcome. You know, there's no real point. I'm sure it's a big deal. It's a huge deal, apparently, but I don't know the ins and outs of it, so I'd be blind firing on that one. There's really no point. Also, there has been a lot of sexism in competitive gaming, and there has been the announcement of the new Doom game, which has a door that goes, pa-doom! Yeah, I've been practicing that all day. Pa-doom! It's not very good. Both of those topics I have spoken about already on the last 2-3 weeks worth of quick hits. You can check them out in the links down below. That pretty much wraps it up for this month. Like I said, it's just a quick overhaul of it this month. I'm not going into a lot of depth like we do on the Hit Stand Out podcast. The HSN show will be back next month, so keep an eye out for that. Myself and Richie will be back at it as we always are, and we'll really chew on some news nuggets then. So until next time, this is Spud from hitstandout.com signing off. Good luck. Thanks for watching one of our hitstandout.com quick hits. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share. You might enjoy some of the other video gaming goodness on this very channel. You can also get us at hitstandout.com, where we have written reviews, written blogs and our infamous monthly podcast. Of course, we've also got at HitStandNow on Twitter and HitStandNow on Facebook, all of which will be linked down below. Thank you very much.